Listen closely. PopTarts is a brand of rectangular, pre-baked convenience food toaster pastries that the Kellogg Company introduced in 1964. Pop-Tarts have a sugary filling sealed inside 2 layers of rectangular, thin pastry crust. Most varieties are also frosted. Although sold pre-cooked, they are designed to be warmed inside a toaster or microwave oven. They are usually sold in pairs inside Mylar, previously foil packages, and do not require refrigeration. Pop-Tarts is Kellogg's most popular brand to date in the United States, with millions of units sold each year. They are distributed mainly in the United States, but also in Canada, Finland, Ukraine, the United Kingdom, Ireland, and New Zealand. Pop-Tarts was discontinued in Australia in 2005 and brought back in 2014 with 2 flavors, Strawberry Sensation and Chocotastic. Pop-Tarts are produced in dozens of flavors, plus various one-time seasonal and limited edition flavors that appear for a short time. Similar to Pop-Tarts is the Toaster Strudels brand, which launched in 1985, and are now a major competitor, in that they are about the same size and shape and are intended as a breakfast food and snack that is warmed in a bread toaster. However, Pop-Tarts, being based on tart-style pastries, are thinner, do not need to be refrigerated, and their crust has very different texture and flavor. Toaster strudel is based on a strudel-style pastry. Additionally, the icing melts at a much lower temperature and is user-applied. The history of the Pop-Tarts. In the 1960s, Post adapted its process for enclosing food in foil to keep it fresh without spoiling, first used for dog food, to its new toaster-prepared breakfast food. Intended to complement its cold cereals, Post announced its new product to the press in 1963 before they went to the market. Post called them Country Squares. Because Post had revealed Country Squares before they were ready to be put in the marketplace, Post's biggest competitor, Kellogg, was able to develop its own version in 6 months. The product, advertised by an animated anthropomorphic toaster named Milton, became so popular that Kellogg could not keep up with demand. Originally not frosted when first introduced in 1964, it was later determined that frosting could withstand the toaster, and the first frosted Pop-Tarts were officially released in 1967. The Pop-Tarts came out in 4 different flavors: strawberry, blueberry, brown sugar cinnamon, and apple currant. As of 2016, there are a wide variety of Pop-Tart flavors, including hot fudge sundae, s'mores, raspberry, and peanut butter. In 1992, Thomas Nangle sued Kellogg for damages after his Pop-Tart got stuck and caught fire in his toaster. The case gained wider notoriety when humor columnist Dave Barry wrote a column about starting a fire in his own toaster with Pop-Tarts. In 1994, Texas A&M University Corpus Christi professor Patrick Mycod performed an experiment showing that when left in the toaster too long, strawberry Pop-Tarts could produce flames over a foot high. The discovery triggered a flurry of lawsuits. Since then, Pop-Tarts carrying the warning, "Due to possible risk of fire, never leave your toasting appliance or microwave unattended." Pop-Tarts were introduced with fairly substantial marketing to the United Kingdom in the early 1990s, although they have failed to replicate their United States success. In 2001, the United States military airdropped 2.4 million Pop-Tarts in Afghanistan during the U.S. invasion. In 2004, Pop-Tarts received a new advertising campaign titled "Crazy Good." Characters that appeared often were a singing lizard and a group of kids, dubbed Crazy Good Kids, who commonly frightened the Pop-Tarts and caused them to be eaten or chased away. The sound design and signature "Ta-da" opening and closings were created by Cayman Entertainment Group, Incorporated, New York City. The ads employ squiggly animation, surrealist humor, and non sequitur, all of which bear a strong resemblance to the signature work of animator Don Hertzfeldt. One Crazy Good Kid in particular bears strong resemblance to Billy in Hertzfeldt's Billy's Balloon. However, Hertzfeldt was not involved in any way with these advertisements, and in 2006 was considered possible litigation for stealing his work. In 2010, a temporary Pop-Tart store opened in New York City. It closed on December 31st, 2010. As of 2014, sales of Pop-Tarts have had increased for 32 years straight. Related products. In the mid-1990s, Pop-Tarts introduced pastry swirls, which were more similar to toaster strudels. They were bigger and thicker than regular Pop-Tarts, with less icing, and came in flavors like cherry cheese Danish and cinnamon cream. They did not do as well and were discontinued in 2001. In 2002, Kellogg introduced Snack Sticks, a portable break-apart version intended as an after-school snack for kids. The new product was launched with a massive media tie in the American Idol TV show and live tour. It did not sell well and was discontinued only a year later. 2005 saw the release of ice cream shot flavors, which came in ice cream-related flavors such as Hot Fudge Sundae, but also featured 25% less sugar than standard Pop-Tarts. They were discontinued in 2012. In 2006, Kellogg introduced a version of the product known as Go-Tarts. These were thicker, narrow, and wrapped individually, instead of in packages of 2. Go-Tarts were discontinued in 2008. Pop-Tart splits were introduced from 2007 to 2012. These featured 2 separate flavors and 1 pastry, split down the middle. Flavors included chocolate vanilla and strawberry blueberry. Pop-Tarts Mini Crisps were introduced in 2011. They are tiny, bite-sized versions with no fruit filling, only flavored pastry with frosting. They are sold in single-serving 60-calorie pouches. Originally 4 flavors were made, but only 2 are still in production. Nutritional value. Pop-Tarts are high in calories and low in nutritional content. Each individual Pop-Tart contains a minimum of 14 grams of sugar. They also have a large amount of high fructose corn syrup. The American Heart Association says that daily allotted sugar for men should be no more than 36 grams, women no more than 24 grams, and depending on the age of the child, no more than 23 grams. 2 Pop-Tarts consume all of the daily sugar allowances in men, women, and children. A single Pop-Tart also contains a minimum of 6 grams of fat. Advertising. Industry trade groups have raised issues with Pop-Tarts advertising. In 2003, the Produce for Better Health Foundation and the United Fresh Fruit and Vegetable Association told the Food and Drug Administration's Obesity Working Group that efforts to capitalize on consumer demand for healthier foods has led to the on and off label promotion of products that contain relatively small amounts of fruit and vegetables and or contain them as a part of a product with unhealthy amounts of fat, sodium, or refined carbohydrates. These products, such as fruit drinks, Pop-Tarts, and highly sugared cereals, are more often energy-dense than nutrient-dense. FDA, working with the FTC, should strengthen its guidelines to prevent the promotion of products based on the fruit and vegetable content unless these products maintain the integrity of fruits and vegetables as healthy foods and make a reasonable contribution to the recommended daily intake for fruits and vegetables. In 2006, the Children's Advertising Review Unit of the Council of Better Business Bureaus, prompted by a customer complaint, recommended that Kellogg modify packaging, eliminate the phrase "made with real fruit." Kellogg agreed to do so and redesign packages for the Pop-Tart line accordingly. They assured Carew, C-A-R-U, that's Carew, that the claim does not appear on television or print advertising, and offered to participate in Carew's self-regulatory process and take Carew's focus areas into consideration. As Kellogg proceeds with its future child-directed advertising, this decision has since been reversed, and current boxes of Pop-Tarts continue to pronounce that the product is made with real fruit. Excuse me. Cable in the classroom has used a Pop-Tarts television commercial as an example in its media literacy program for children. They ask adults to watch a Pop-Tarts commercial with their children or students and have them look at how much product information is presented and how much is really about lifestyle or attitude. Recalls. Pop-Tarts have been the subject of various recalls when mislabeling could lead to serious or life-threatening allergic reactions. August 4th, 1995. 94,500 cases of Smucker's Real Fruit Frosted Strawberry Pastries actually contain the chocolate fudge variety. December 6, 2002. Kellogg USA issues allergy alert on undeclared egg in Kellogg's Pop-Tarts Frosted Brown Sugar Cinnamon. December 14, 2006. Kellogg Company issues allergy alert on undeclared milk in Kellogg's Pop-Tarts Frosted Blueberry Toaster Pastries. In internet culture, a YouTube video titled Nyan Cat of a Flying Pop-Tart Cat became very popular in the few years after its upload in April 2011. See also convenience food, toaster strudel, pastries, and junk food. Thank you very much.